Hey y'all, it's Zan, and you're now listening to the Life Lessons with Zan podcast. If you're tuned into YouTube, thank you for watching, and if you're tuned into an audio podcast platform, thank you for listening. The Life Lessons with Zan podcast is about learning. I take from my personal experiences, others, pop culture, media, history, books, all different types of sources. And we try to draw lessons from them and learn from them so we can expand and become better people. This is episode 10. Let's get it poppin'. Okay, so y'all know I use my notes. Like I said, one day I won't, but this day is not that day. So today I really wanted to talk about gratitude, and how gratitude is like, at least I feel, is spiritually like your armor. Life is hard. Like, there is no getting around that, and there's no question about it. But when we're grateful, it's like we've set up a spiritual foundation that's more positive. So when we get knocked down, we can come back to like center. It's really easy to take things for granted too. Most of the time our days don't really change. We wake up, we brush our teeth and take our shower. We put up our clothes and makeup, and we grab our bags, we head in our car, and we go where we gotta go. Just simple things. But even in that, like, there's so much to be grateful for. Like, the basics, like you have running water, you have electricity, you have products that you can use to like make your face look good, like makeup and lip gloss and lashes. You have a bed to sleep in, you have clothes that you can wear, you have a school that you can go to where you can get an education. The world, and especially social media, has a really good way of making us feel like just everything's gone to shit and the world's falling apart and it's the apocalypse and things are just bursting at the seams and things are just being torn apart as we may see it. And I get it, because sometimes it does feel like that. And oftentimes, there are horrendous things going on in the world. I'm not gonna lie about that, But my concern with that mindset is just like, if you always focus on those things, like if you make those things your center, if you make those things your base, if you make those things your foundation, like, you'll never really find peace. Like, you'll never really be able to exist in this world comfortably. I've come to realize as I've gotten older, happiness is a choice. Like, there's so much in this world to be angry at, but there's also so much to be happy about. But you have to choose. To see it. You have to choose to pursue it, And that's why I think gratitude really is good for us. And gratitude comes in very healthily for us, because gratitude makes our baseline positive. And when I say baseline, I mean baseline emotion or a baseline perspective. Like, if you're a grateful person, simple things, you're going to appreciate them more than someone who maybe does not practice gratitude. So as a grateful person, you might wake up and like use your iPhone and be like, wow, it's such a blessing that I even have this device that I'm able to use. Like, that's like a healthy way of, like, I guess you could call it acknowledging your privilege as well. Just like to be able to have things. When you have gratitude in your heart, you just think differently, you move differently. There's more to be happy about. There's more to life. And I feel like also when you're grateful, you find opportunities more, I feel, when you're grateful. Because when you're a grateful person, you acknowledge all of your resources. And when you acknowledge all of your resources, like in their capacity, you realize just how much you have, And someone who's, doesn't practice gratitude as much might have those same resources that you have, but they have not recognized them because they're not grateful for them. You know what I mean? Like, they have not thought about them as useful. For instance, college, right? A lot of people don't like college. I get it. I don't like college that much myself. But college has like a lot of good resources. Like if you really look, if you really sift through, you can find like some good connections, you can find network, you can find programs and things that can really help you boost in your career, or at the very least help you find people to like, you know, get a job from, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't even have to be career related. There are just resources that can be very well utilized in college. But for someone who's very grateful for these opportunities, for someone who's very grateful in general, a person who's practicing gratitude will see that. They will acknowledge the fact that they have things in front of them that they can use to their benefit and be appreciative of that. But someone who's not practicing gratitude might look at those things and be like, that it's just not going to do nothing for me, you know? And I've been on both. As most of my life lessons with Zans, I've been on both sides of this. That's why I can tell the lessons, because I know what it feels like to do both. So I want that to be something that we keep in mind more, to be grateful, to walk around this earth and choose happiness, to choose joy, to choose peace. Because look, the world won't choose it for you. Like, come on now. The world's not gonna choose it for you. The world has always had beef. You feel me? Like, people will have always been fighting since the beginning of days, since humans stepped onto this planet. Like, humans were always fighting. And they will continue to fight. And I feel as though if they were fighting before I got here, and they were fighting after I got here, or after I leave, there are only so many battles that I can choose and win. So that being said, you know, to keep myself mentally and spiritually healthy, to keep myself at my best capacity while I am here alive on this earth, gratitude, man. You know, be grateful for what you have. Like, count your blessings. Like, count every single blessing you have. Wake up in the morning and thank God, Allah, Buddha, the universe, whatever, you know, your deity is. Or even if you don't have one, just count 3 things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for, like, I'm gonna do 3 off the top of my head. I'm grateful for my parents. I'm grateful for my friends. And I'm grateful for the fact that I have quality technology like this phone and this laptop. Or, yeah, laptop, yeah. So, you know, just simple things. And doing little things like that will like train your mind slowly but surely to just have a more positive baseline, a baseline that is more healthy for you mentally and spiritually. Well, that is episode 10 of the Life Lessons with Zan podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love y'all for rocking with me. I love y'all for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. I will see you next time. Bye. Stay grateful.